Oh, what's good, everybody? Happy Thanksgiving Eve. This is the Early Edge in 5. More best bets for the night in sports. If you're out there traveling, listening in your car currently on Apple or Spotify, drive safely. Tell Grandma that we said hello. Let's bring in the stars of the show. We have no time to waste on this one. We got the Speculator. We got our 5-tool player, AB, Specty. I tell you what, to me, I know we've won some in the World Cup and lost some, but it is over-delivering from the entertainment aspect. We told everybody. We'll have a pick on every single game. We do not lie. Start us off.
All right, we got two more picks in the World Cup here. We're going to start with Cameroon and Switzerland. We're taking Switzerland minus half a goal at minus 120. We're projecting a cover probability of 65% with our model. That gives you a 10% edge over the implied odds. Switzerland is a sneaky good team. When they played in the Euros in 2021, they were in a group with the eventual champions, Italy, and they topped that group. Then they went to the round of 16 where they played the World Cup defending champions, France, and won. It took a penalty shootout against Spain, who dominated today 7-0 against Costa Rica, in order to knock them out of that tournament. They're better than everyone thinks. That's why we're going Switzerland minus half a goal. For our next one, we're doing Brazil versus Serbia. We're doing Brazil -1 at minus 130. Again, our cover probability projection is 62%. It's a 5% edge over the implied probability. We're projecting a 2.2 spread line here. The thing I love about this is if they go with the projection at over 2 goals, -2, you get your money. If they go with -1, you push, you get your money back. Brazil's looking to make a big statement after Argentina was upset that they are the favorites. They're going to come out and dominate this game. But of course, I got one bonus pick for you, Coach. We got Thanksgiving, and we have to do football for Thanksgiving. So we are going to do the Minnesota Vikings money line at minus 140. We got a probability projection on that of 61%, 2% edge. And look, Minnesota, they were terrible against Dallas. 40-3. They were so upset. But before that, 7-1. 7-1. They are a better team than the Patriots that they are playing. That is why we are going with that money line bet. I even don't mind the spread at 2.5, but because they did so bad last week, let's play it a little safer. Go with Vikings money line, and that's a guaranteed cash right there.
Take the points out of it. Just take the points out. The one thing we've learned here at the Early Edge, you can't bring last week into this week. And this is a perfect example of that. 3 big plays from the Speculator. Now, we have one play from SportsLine today. Uruguay. Tomorrow, they kick off at 8 a.m. against South Korea. Brant Sutton, our silent assassin. The Guru, both on the money line, minus 136. Remember, a draw. This is a lose. It's not the draw, no bet line. It's the money line, minus 136. Then I've got 2 plays myself. I'm going to the NBA tonight. It's a full slate. 12 games, 15 games on the ice as well. No games on Thanksgiving Day. I'm going to go Mavericks Celtics over 218.5. You give me Boston against any team under 220, I'm going to take it all day long. They've been an offensive machine. I love this spot for them. Then, I told you the other day, I'm fading the Brooklyn Nets. I'm done with them. We'll take the Raptors on the money line at home, and I'm sure Kyrie will figure out some way in Toronto, in Canada, to make up an excuse. They got beat by a Sixers team that didn't have James Harden, Joel Embiid, or Maxey, and they still lost to the Sixers. Those are my 2 plays, and then also our side play. AB, you need to explain yourself on one of your picks, sir.
Yes, sir. I tell you what, no pressure, no diamonds. And first off, our man Dickie Savage, absolutely, man. Shout out, nailed it on that American lock this morning in the chat on the show. Well done, sir. Salute to you. First, we are going to go Arizona tonight, minus 2.5. Playing against a good Creighton team. Look, Arizona is an NBA team. We took them last night on the money line against San Diego State, arguably the best defensive team in the country. And they did, well, put up 87 points because this team legitimately go through their last 5 games. They score over 103 times. This team is unbelievable. We're going to take them with the spread at minus 2.5. Next, and also say this, one other reason why is because I believe someone on this show has a master's from Arizona and taught sports analytics. Speculator, I'm looking at you. Well done, sir, on that. Next, we're going to go Vikings. I'm going to agree with you, too. Vikings Team touchdowns over 2.5. We're getting them on the bounce back against Dallas. Look, that was a buzzsaw that was going to happen because of what happened with Dallas the previous week against Green Bay. This is going to be a chain reaction. The Patriots are a good team defensively. They are horrific offensively. They only scored 3 offensive points against the New York Jets. And quite frankly, that special teams touchdown probably shouldn't have cashed as well. But we're going to take the Vikings over 2.5 touchdowns. They're going to exercise some demons, balanced offense in the air and on the ground against New England. Lastly, Ezekiel Elliott. And I know I'm taking time here, but I'm going to take the time for this one. Ezekiel Elliott over 46.5 rushing yards. You want to know why? You want to know why?
Yes.
Everyone is going to play Tony Pollard, and it makes sense. He had a great game. Do you know what? This is the only team in the NFL where the depth chart at running back is dictated by the owner and not the head coach. And go back and look. Whenever Tony Pollard has a big game, you know what happens? They force feed Zeke the next week because Jerry Jones dictates it. You think I'm kidding? I'm not. And especially on Thanksgiving in front of a global crowd, Jerry Jones is going to give Ezekiel Elliott every single opportunity to do as much as possible. And they're going to be up big, too, in the second half. Zeke will get plenty of touches. 46.5 will look like a clown number by the time this game is finished.
Maybe they'll each get a turkey leg at the end of the day because it's a big John Madden appreciation now. So maybe it'll be a double turkey leg for Zeke and Pollard. I can feel that. I like the explanation. All right, grab your paper. Grab your pencil. Here's the recap, courtesy of AB, doing double duty. Speculator, 3 big plays today. Switzerland, -0.5 goal, -120. Basically, it's the same as the money line number as well. Then Brazil, we're laying a goal, -130. Again, those 2 games tomorrow. Vikings on the money line. That's the late game, hosting the Patriots on Thanksgiving night. Then I got 2 big plays from the NBA tonight. Mavericks, Celtics, over 218.5. Boston's just been an offensive machine. Raptors, money line. I told you, I'm fading the Nets all season long. AB, Arizona. NBA team. You know, -2.5. The money line's -150. Either way, that's a lock. Vikings team total touchdowns over 2.5 +105. And then Zeke over 46.5. He had 42 last week against Minnesota. And then 1 play from SportsLine. Uruguay, money line -130. Again, that game tomorrow. We have a pick for every single World Cup game right here and also at SportsLine. Use the promo code EARLY. And I'll give you 30 days for free. You can check out everything, all the cappers, all the sims, all the articles. You get everything. And right now, every sport is playing, plus the World Cup. So with that being said, there's only one thing left to do. And I believe you all know what that is. You've got your marching orders. Let's take all of these tickets straight to the pay window. My entire crew, love them all. AB, the Speculator. I am the coach. Tell all your friends it doesn't matter the day, the time, the sport. We'll be here Thanksgiving Day. We'll be here on Christmas Day. We'll be here on New Year's Day. Haven't missed a day since December 1st, 2020. That's what the early edge is all about. And sometimes, oh yes, sometimes we do it in 8. Good luck.